So hello again, and I thought I would show you my view and my watch face, and yeah, I quite like this one. It's pretty funky. And on to the video. So hello, and this is going to be a bit of a different one. It's very cold here, and I've been outside and it's literally too cold, and I thought about I could grin and bear it, but I don't think I can. It's really cold. Anyway, so I thought I would sit in, it's a room, a dining room that I sometimes sit in with my laptop, and I do some work from here. And also I've been very busy. I have been trying to create a video once every 2 days. But the last few days I've been busy with other work-related stuff, and so I haven't had chance, even though I've really wanted to talk about some things. And so we will have all seen in the news the discovery of a new variant. Some people call it a scariant. And it's called Omicron. And in a previous video, I had explained that I was trying not to talk about the virus-related stuff because I was becoming a little bit fed up, and I thought people watching these videos might be starting to get fed up with it. But I suppose it is very topical, and it is something that is impacting everyone, and I do get a barrage of articles and things to read and people's opinions. So I thought I should say something, and I suppose once again the thing that strikes me the most is many people predicted another variant. And especially around this time of the year. And, it is a real nuisance that it casts a shadow over the Christmas period, and there is the possibility of restrictions and other demands and restrictions. Demands like, wearing face masks again and possible travel restrictions. But for many people, it really feels that it's just more pressure to receive vaccination, and I suppose you can take a view on that. Someone like me, I'm left really, unclear again. I don't like the fact that I feel censored about talking about it. That does annoy me, and it annoys a lot of people. And a lot of YouTube creators are constantly worried about censorship because if you create content for YouTube, the guidelines tend to be, they apply the guidelines in a very non-specific way, so you never really know what you can and can't say. You feel like you can't talk about certain subjects, and you feel that you can't talk about certain people or certain names of people or certain companies. I mean, that's what's really coming through. And I've been working out how I can talk about some of the subjects I want to talk about. And it's very difficult to know what lines the YouTube doesn't like you crossing. So I've been avoiding names, and that seems to be helping. But I am trying to be as genuine and as honest as I can be based on information available to me. And we have to remember, I'm just a member of the public, and I've got my own faults, and I might have been subject to wrong facts myself, so all my content is really my opinion based on my experience and what I have sight of. So I think I've said something similar to that in previous videos, and so I hope that comes across with the spirit of intention that I hope it's received in. Yeah, so Omicron, what a nuisance. Predictable, I think it was predictable that we would see another variant and a possible another variant after this one. I was listening to a US-based news report, and the presenter said that Pfizer has a vaccine for the Delta variant, and I don't remember if he said, that's what people are receiving now. But he also indicated that they would have a vaccine specifically for Omicron. And I thought, well, that's amazing considering it was the 1st of December yesterday. It's the 2nd of December today. And so I thought, well, this is pretty amazing. We've only just learned that the Omicron variant has been identified. And but yet, on the 1st of December, Big Pharma have announced that they have a specific vaccine for it. So I do find that amazing. But what I find amazing is the timing of all this, and the possibility of more lockdowns and restrictions that everyone thought we'd got over. Now, I do apologise. You might hear the coffee maker. It's rumbling away over there. And I don't know if you can see it. I better go and get my coffee, and I will be back in a moment. So I'm back, and I have my coffee now. And Omicron, and what a nuisance. Now that leads me on to the announcement that Greece have made. That they are going to, they've created a situation where they are mandating the booster jab or the vaccine for anyone over 60 and over. And if you don't receive the vaccine, they're going to charge you €100. Now, like the way I felt when I heard the Austria announcement on their forced lockdowns and implied forced vaccinations, very sad and in disbelief. And now Greece are basically doing the same thing. And it seems very strange that two European countries are doing this. It doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right, and I can't help but think there's a hidden agenda here, that there's an underlying hidden agenda to to get people vaxxed with these vaccines. As I'm saying it, I'm annoyed that these two countries are facing such draconian action, because that's what it is. It's not free choice. There doesn't seem to be any scientific reason to do this. There's certainly no moral reason. There's no need. I just can't see how such draconian action from a government can be arrived at and then imposed on its people. I do find this absolutely shocking. I find it disgusting is the word, really, because I can't see how any normal thinking person would arrive at the conclusion where mandating vaccines and in effect forcing vaccines on people, and especially targeting old people, well, older people, 60 is not really that old, but older people, literally targeting older people. I actually believe that there's going to be a backlash here. I think this is government overreach, and I think things have gone way too far, and the people making decisions, I think they've really overstepped the mark, and there's going to be public outcry, in some form or another. But I really feel that that this forced vaccination thing is going too far. I don't think the general public will stand for it. I think there's big problems here. Anyway, I'm just little old me. It's just my opinion, and I could be wrong. I think I've said in another video that this is just my opinion. I don't know for sure. It's just my initial reaction and how I feel about it. Anyway, I thought I would make this video short, and I thought I would mention something because many people have asked me to mention it, so I thought I would. And hopefully there is some clarity around this, and hopefully this variant isn't a bad thing, and it's dealt with the vaccines and self-isolation, and it fizzles away. Our immune systems are able to deal with it, and the thing just goes away. Actually, I think the world must be so fed up of COVID now. I think we all just want it to go away, and hopefully in the next 6 months we're going to get much closer to that position in the world. And this damned pandemic, we can all put it behind us. I think everyone is looking to that. And again, as I understand it in history, pandemics do not last longer than 2 years. So we're at that point now. So we should be seeing the tail end of this virus. That's what I expect. Anyway, that's my opinion, my thought on this. So yes, I suppose if I was to just make a point, I hope that people are coping. I hope that Greece and Austria changed their tune. They changed their policies on forced vaccinations. I wish the best to the Austrian and Greek people. And those that don't want the vaccine, I'm a person that supports choice and freedom of choice. And I feel like I really support those people, and I wish them the very best. And I hope that there is some resolution that meets the need, that meets the situation, and is a measured and just response to what is going on. So I suppose I want to leave on a positive note, and the positive note is, hopefully we're coming to the end of this virus anyway. As I said, no virus before has lasted beyond 2 years, as I understand it. So we'd be seeing the natural tail end of the virus anyway. 2022 is very close. Let's hope that these campaigns like the Great Reset and Build Back Better, whatever they are, if they are in performance right now, let's hope that the positive side of Build Back Better is real and is really happening. And let's hope that 2022 sees the end of COVID-19. I'm expecting it too, and I think everyone hopes that it's the end of it, and we can all look to the future and get on with our lives. And at that, I'm going to say I hope everyone is well. I wish you the very best for this day, and I will speak to you again. So bye for now.